Welcome to Community Conversations. This is 1230 The Buzz, your talk station on 101.1 The Wiz, 100.3 Cincy's R&B station, and 1230 The Buzz, your talk station. So glad to be here. Of course, if you've never listened to Community Conversations before, this is where we come to talk about nonprofit organizations and amazing things that they're doing in the community and how they're making a difference. And I'm excited because I got in the building with Mia King, Mr. Glenn Taylor, here representing MSHARURI Mentoring Program. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. I'm feeling really delighted. I've been getting invited to talk to a couple people this week, so I feel really grateful that people are trying to help me touch these kids in a positive way.
Well, you got to tell me, tell us about the MSHARURI Mentoring Program and what made you decide to come up with it.
Our mission statement is, to reach at risk youth in our community.
Okay, hold on real quick. I don't know if you sitting too close to the phone. You were real clear, but then you got muffled.
All right, guys. Our mission is to reach at-risk youth in our communities. We provide relevant hands-on activities while promoting positive social relationships, self-confidence, and self-awareness. We empathize the importance of education, personal, physical, and mental health awareness, and develop an entrepreneurship for at-risk youth. So basically, I started the program because it was a few kids that I thought I had my hands on that I could reach and help mold and mentor them to be great kings and queens, but they really didn't want my help. So I said, I'm going to stop trying to help them and go find some kids that need help.
Period. It be like that sometimes, right? You trying to give, you pouring, you doing everything you can to keep them out of trouble, and them just not the ones that's ready for that change.
No, you can't help nobody that don't want to help.
Period. So you decided to start this mentoring program to really make sure that you reach the babies.
Yeah, our ages from 7 to 17, and I feel like my most important thing is I make the kids sign a contract saying that they're going to follow certain rules and they're going to be responsible for their actions. And if they sign this contract, that this is something that they wanted to do. And one of the requirements for our program for the kids is we supply journals. And in order to go to any of the outings outside of the mentoring part, like we had the Halloween party, and we get ready to do an Easter ball fundraiser to help raise funds, is they have to have the grade to attend, and they also can only miss 2 or 3 journal entries for that month in order to attend a fundraising party. So it's not just all fun and games. They have to earn it to be there.
I love it. Because for real, they're going to be doing things and be in front of people. We want to know what they're thinking. And what I'm learning the more and more that I'm working with young people is that they don't know how to think correctly. They need someone else to process their thoughts. But if you give them a place like a journal and a pen and a paper and tell them to write down how they feel or ask them a question and give them a prompt, it's up from there because now they have a chance to share how they really felt about something, what they really thought about it. And you're saying you give them the different journal entries, but if they haven't done them, then they're not able to go do the fun stuff.
Not at all. And so for the older kids, ages 16 and 17, and some 15-year-olds, depending on where they are maturely, we are going to provide internships for them this summer. One of the internships we just got yesterday is actually with Congo, with exclusive wear, where he'll take a couple of kids who qualify and let them do internships where they can learn the ins and outs on retail.
Yes. Because they want to make their own money anyway.
Mm-hmm. And my wife, she just finished her real estate program and passed her test, so she legit real estate agent, and she also is a credit repair person, consultant. So she's going to do an internship where she can mold and show kids why it's important on credit, why it's important to know how to use and make your money grow and work for you, and also on having property and stuff, because you could be paying rent for something and you could be owning that same house, but the rent would be $1,300, but your mortgage would be $900.
Right. Big difference. They don't know it,
Yeah.
though.
One of the
Internships we'll have this summer will be
lawn care, car detail. Yeah, if the kids
qualified to get in those programs, those internship programs. They actually will be able to finish it out, and when they finish the program, the internship, we'll give them supplies, business cards, lawnmowers, rags, buckets, soap, and a couple people who they'll have contacts to where they'll do those services and they'll have their own companies.
This is people emphasize college, but college is important for people that
Want to go to college. You can't push college on people that don't want to go. Because it's hairdressers,
lawn care workers, barbers out here making
just as much money as people who went to college, if not more.
Yeah.
I remember watching the
Notorious video, and the teacher told Biggie
that if he didn't finish school, he would end up
being a garbage man, and he thought Biggie was stupid.
and Biggie pointed him out and said, well,
A garbage man makes this amount of money, and
you make that amount of money, and the garbage man make more money than you.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just trying to get into different
avenues on life, and
that the street is the only place to make money. And
you don't have to be in the streets to be respected. And I think that's the big thing, is a lot of these kids think you ain't respected if you're not from the street.
They do. You ain't respected if you don't got the chains. The only way you can get the chains and the money is through the drugs. And it's like, no. I know real bosses who get real money, and they got all that.
mm-hmm.
So,
And, you know,
go ahead.
I could have been in the streets, but I actually think the people in my circle respect me more because I chose a different path. I'm not trying to be like everybody else.
Yeah. And your program is helping them really get to know who they are to figure out what path they want to go.
For sure.
Having programs or jobs that's going to get them like lawn care, retail, credit repair, you're showing them pathways on how you can really be an entrepreneur and learn these things. These are trades that you can learn to help you start a business.
Mm-hmm. And it's free. A lot of places you got to pay to get this information.
Right.
So I think the biggest thing we're looking for
Right now, of course, donations will help our company and our organization, our nonprofit organization, keep going. But we need mentors.
What are you looking for when you say you need a mentor? What kind of person do you need?
somebody that's motivated to want to
Make a change in another person's life.
somebody that want to give
Somebody advice.
somebody that's willing to
Give up 2 to 6 hours a month to help change a kid's life.
male or female mentors.
Mentors. We take male and female kids.
How can someone qualify to sign up for your program?
To be a mentor in our program,
We need them to be able to be flexible with the 2 to 6 hours a month and
pass the police check. And so the only thing on the
police check that wouldn't qualify you to be a mentor in our program is if it was something towards the kid.
because a lot of
People look down on people that's been in jail before, but a lot of people actually go to jail and are rehabilitated, and they have stories that could change a kid's life.
just because somebody was
Incarcerated doesn't mean that they don't
have a place in society
to change somebody else's life.
Yeah.
and I think people look down on people that's been incarcerated before.
Because somebody could have did something one time and went to jail, but they have a story that can help change a kid's life.
Yeah.
So our only stipulation is
2 to 6 hours a month, volunteer time, and nothing on your record that has to do anything with kids.
If you have the time, you know what it was like to be a youth. You know how you felt. We want to present people that look just like them, that come from where they come from, that's been where they are, and show them where they can go. Show them how they can be. We need you to give your time and help really truly give back, pour into these babies as someone, may have not poured into you or may have poured into you. But we want you to take the time out to volunteer and be a part of this mission. If you've just tuned in, I am Queen Miss Ebony J, and you're listening and watching 1230 The Buzz, your talk station, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. I am Queen Miss Ebony J, here talking with Mr. Glenn Taylor, who is the president and founder of MSHARURI mentoring program. Now, this program is for young boys and girls ages 7 to 17. What do? Well, they help the babies not only learn how to be better people, but learn how to be better bosses. They paired them with organizations in the community, and they have internships that they help them get. Right now, they have internships in retail, line care, and credit repair. More internships are on the list, but if you have a baby that you've really been trying to get to turn around, you've really been trying to get to focus, guess what? We want them, but we really want the ones who are ready for the change, who are committed, because this is not your ordinary mentoring program. This is one where the babies have to commit themselves. The babies have to sign a contract agreeing to be a part. And guess what? From there is where they're committed to the success. Now, how long does the program run, Glenn, for my parents that are just tuning in? And if they want to sign their baby up, what qualifies the kid to be able to be a part?
So, in order for a child to be in our program, the ages 7 to 17, male and female, our only requirement is that the parent pay a one-time $25 registration fee, and that the parent or guardian or anybody in their family come out to our fundraisers and help out raise money to keep our program going. That's our only stipulation, and that they sign the contract and they're willing to do it. How long the kid stays in the program, that's up to the parents. They can stay in the program until they're 18, 21. Just because they're 17 don't mean that they can't sign up and then we're done with them when they're 18. We're going to keep it going till we get them in a place in society where they're going to succeed.
I love it, Glenn. Tell me this. Everyone has a story behind a story. What's yours? Because I know you say you were trying to help the young boys, but what inspired you to even want to help them and to really get this program going?
Mr. Al, youth coordinator at Greater New Hope Missionary Baptist Church. I've been running from it for a long time. Mr. Al always been molding me and teaching me the game as far as where I'm supposed to be in life. And I ran from it for a long time, and I just had something happen in our family where I said I can't run from it no more, and I need to do what God is telling me to do. What I'm here for is to help others. I chatted a little bit with my background as being a CO at 2020, and I deal with old people every day. For the last 17 years, I worked at the hospital dealing with older people and people in need, and I feel like the people that I really need to be there for are the people that are in need, or the people from my community.
Yes.
And I'm from Avondale and Evanston, and I've been around those type of people where I could have took a different path. But I chose my own path. I chose to be my own man, and I want these kids to know that you can be successful without having to touch a gun or touch drugs. It might take a longer time to get there, but we can get these kids there if we have help through donations and volunteering, sponsorships, partnerships. It takes a village. I think our slogan is going to be, it takes a village to change the nation. It takes a village to change the narrative.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be normal for me and you to be outside having a conversation and somebody walk past us and shoot somebody and kill them, and we still go about our conversation. That shouldn't be normal.
Right.
People ask, well, why aren't the police doing nothing? Why the news don't ever post nothing? Or the news? Why do it always have to be up to the police or the news to make a change in our neighborhood? We need to make a change in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
We start doing more positive things, If we start pushing more positive things and somebody get a wind of it, maybe the news might come out more and talk about the positive things that really are going on in our community.
Let's start giving them more positive entities about what's going on in our neighborhood and
stop giving them
the negative.
Yeah. It's time. It's time that we really stand up.
I hear people sign up for the program and have an event, and there's people that'll pay
the fees and stuff to come to the event, and they won't show up. Or I'll have a mentor outing set up to where I'm supposed to go with one of the mentees, and they won't show up or answer the phone. It's like, stop asking for help and then not taking the help. We trying to get help out here. Utilize it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be the parent that didn't utilize
the help that's out there,
and then you won't be in the news crying about your baby, or in the courtroom saying your son
didn't do it.
Yeah. Don't wait till it's too late. The time is now. The time is now to really step up and be a parent. The time is now to say, you're not doing that after school, you going here. The time is now for you to make it a priority to make sure he gets the mentorship that he needs. He is following up with his mentor. He is committing to his journal entries. It's time that we really hold these babies accountable, because until we do, we're going to lose them. We have to step up. Go ahead.
I'll never forget before we came to Greater New Hope, we were all about church with Mr. Al. And I remember at certain times, Mr. Al would have 4 or 5 school buses full of kids coming to church every Sunday. And I think that's another thing. A lot of families are losing touch with God and losing faith. And I think we need to get back into that.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing seeing a church with 50 older adults and 200 or 300 kids. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Now in churches, it might be 10 or
15 kids in there and maybe 5 teenagers. We got to get back in the church.
We do. Because guess what?
The only thing that saved me was Mr. Al and God. God put Mr. Al and my other mentors in my path to keep me going to the wrong path.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation I can say.
Yeah. And we got to go back to that youth time. You know, when you a kid and you trying to make some money and you want to get it, and you got this friend who is doing it and they come show you the other way, well, until somebody else show you the other way, this way look cool as ever. This way is the way that you geeking about, when there are many, many other ways. And so to have organizations out here like this one that is willing to work hard, to have fundraisers. I mean, it's $25 a year. Come on, you can't beat that. But what we're asking is for you to do your part, which means you're not just dropping your baby off to us, but once a month when we have our fundraiser, you show up and volunteer. You're sharing the flyer too. You're inviting other people to the events that can help raise money that is supporting your child. We just want you to be parents again. I remember the PTA, but guess what? We got to start relying on everyone else, like Mr. Glenn said, and get back into taking over the time and taking, really taking the time out to do it. Taking the time to give back and taking the time to be there to support our babies, because so much is going on in our communities. And like he said, somebody helped him. If it wasn't for the church and the young man that he met that was able to help, give back to him, he probably would be somewhere different.
For sure. If anybody want to become a mentor or sign their child up, we have a perfect opportunity for you. We're actually having our first Stop the Violence, Stop Gun Violence seminar. It's called From Me to You. It'll be March 6th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. 4020 East Gallup Road. It's the Deer Park Library. A lot of people don't even know that you can have events and have meetings at the libraries for free. You just got to sign up for it. You're looking for a place to do tutoring, you don't have to necessarily buy a building. You can just rent the library and have a tutoring session at the library for free. And And we actually
just finished our website today, and part of our fundraising is we're going to sell T-shirts. If you don't want to give a monetary donation, you also can donate to our program by purchasing T-shirts. You can purchase them for yourself, or you can purchase them for kids in the program and just give them away.
And our website is MSHARURI Mentors,
MSHARURIMentor.com. You can register for any of our events there, and you also can purchase shirts to sponsor or
fundraise to our program,
make donations.
and you also can see what we're about.
We have multiple things on our website for you to read.
To see what we're really about. And I feel like I came a long way for only being here since November.
You have. The program is truly growing. You're always posting updates. We truly are proud. I'm proud of you, and I'm so glad to see that you're giving back in the way that you are. MSHARURImentoring.com. Again, MSHARURImentoring.com. Head on over to the site. Learn more about the organization. You can make a donation or you can purchase a shirt, which goes back into the amazing program. And what's the date again on that event?
March 6th.
6th. March 6th, so make sure you are there. We're going to post the flyer, of course, on our website. And if you need any more details about the organization, feel free to slide in my DMs or send me an email, msebonyj@radio-1.com. This is Community Conversations on 1230 The Buzz, your talk station, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station.